MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Inciarte.
To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we... Mike Soroka gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Bullet back up the middle. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 5 homers and 19 driven in. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Pollock to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Batting 9.
Standing in now, Mike Soroka.
Mike Soroka.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2 in the end to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping into the box, David Freese, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line towards center field. Inciarte makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Josh.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Inciarte. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Russell Martin now.
The catcher,
as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Center fielder, number 11.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Enter Inciarte.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Seager is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Nick Markakis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, at the plate, Kike Hernandez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Kike Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
pitcher.
Walker Buehler. As he'll send the
Buehler.
first one he sees on the ground to second. Albies brings it in on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone.
Corey.
And up next, the former All-Star
Seager.
shortstop Corey Seager. The pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading off for Atlanta. The
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the
Now
count
batting.
0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Donaldson brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The catcher.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Flowers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2.
For the Dodgers, the right
Digging in
fielder,
for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bellinger is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. David Freese. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On a line, that's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. A runner on first with 2 away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. Freeman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Braves.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Dansby Swanson.
50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Muncy is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit to short. And quickly there are 2 away. Two gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. 1-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-0 pitch on the way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0 home. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Line drive, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Walker Buehler, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A.J.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, A.J. Pollock. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 5 lead this one, 3-2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The right fielder, Nick.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, Freddie Freeman. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Freeman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Fouled off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ronald Acuna is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Rich Hill, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Seager.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Dodger leaderboard in that category, as he currently ranks 2nd best on the club. Now at the plate, David Freese. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Muncy rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Now
Anthony Swarzak, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slice down the left side, but foul. Freese at second with 2 down. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Flowers.
And that's in there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Dansby Swanson.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Settling in now, Russell Martin. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Kike Hernandez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Number 16 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers. Number 16.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More. Matt Joyce please. Is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 14, Matt Joyce.
Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joe Kelly.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Seager is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Freeze is there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Jerry Blevins will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here's Corey Seager. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Flowers corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Donaldson in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman, lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP Josh Donaldson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding in, Tyler Flowers. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 5. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough hit.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walker Buehler